All right. Three. All right. We got a pretty nice mic. I don't think it's muting out or anything. Testing 1 2. Yep. All right. We are not muting, so that is very good. So yeah, let's get this opening music out. Right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
This city it has been witness to horrors that will make most souls question the very concept of humanity.
Whoa, 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 that was not our opening music. No, it wasn't. That was DLC 3. Alright? So I've been wanting to make this commentary so long about DLC 3. I have to make it soon because the game's coming up pretty soon. So let's just start at the very beginning, I guess. I'm going to be looking at the trailer while going through everything, and I'm just going to tell you what I think about what's going on. So yeah, basically, it has a quite simple opening. We have the dragon symbol and everything.
More than its share of pain.
Yep. And it's them shooting. We see someone using MX Grand, so that means it's definitely coming back. We see an MG40, which sadly I think is going to be mounted. I don't know if we can unmount it. I hope we can, but we might not be able to. So, we have a Russian robot. This is not from Origins. This is the Russian, not the 935 one. So it's weird. And then we have these lightning zombie. Now what I think the lightning zombies are going to be is, if you know, there's this boss and it looks like a mixture between the Panzer and Brutus from Mob of the Dead. Well, that boss you see shoot a big blue light at something. We don't see what it is because then it cuts out. But if you remember back to Panzers can shoot those electricity things, and yeah, they can like stick to zombies and stuff, and they can electrocute you. So maybe he can actually infect these zombies and maybe make them slightly more powerful, like the zombies from Shangri-La. They're a lot more powerful. Of course, it will be a bit weaker than that because it would be too OP if you could summon those, tons of those. So that seems weird. So we see Coagulant. Obviously, they weren't going to get rid of that. No one expected that. Then we see a dragon. Alright, this is very interesting, because there's a part, we see this red light, this red monitor thing. It stuck out to me. I was like, what is that all about? Now what's cool is there's a similar area where there could be a red monitor, and we see the dragon shoot fire there. So what I think is going to happen is we cannot control the dragon there. What's going to happen is this is going to be, when it'll be green monitors, but when they turn red, that means the dragon's coming. You have to clear out of that area. So wherever the red monitor is, you cannot be in that area. Here's the boss. Now here's the dragon following us. Oh yeah, here's these 935 robots we have to shoot. Now, what I think these 935 robots are, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're those robots that shoot electricity. Yeah, they have 935 on the side of them. They're going to be a new version of the birds from Shadows of Evil. Everyone got annoyed about the birds because they would blind you at high rounds because they would come during zombie rounds. And it was really not buggy, but it bugged people. So I think this is going to be a better version of that, where they look cooler because now they're like 935 robots. You really feel like you're fighting 935. So they're cooler. And I think when they shoot you, it's just going to damage you. It's not going to not electrocute. I don't think it's going to cover your screen and like blind you. So I think that's going to be better. Right here we have the Dragon Zombie Shield. So this is just awesome. So I think they really are stepping up with that, and I'm very happy to see that. They're, making it a lot better. But then we see the Argus wall weapon, so we know that's going to be a wall weapon again in the back. So that's very cool. We have the Argus in the shot while we see the new Zombie Shield ability. Then we have this giant gauntlet thing. And during the gauntlet, actually I paused it perfectly, there's Speed Cola in the corner. So we know Speed Cola, and it's on this little ledge in the roof. So it's very weird. But yeah. The fist thing, at first I thought it was just going to be some cool item, had nothing to do with the specialist. Like, I think it's going to be the new Gravity Spikes or Annihilator, or what other one, Skull and Unstoppable, those type of you know, side abilities. I thought it was going to be that, and I still think that. But I thought it was just going to be a random thing, had nothing to do with specialists, because a lot of them do have to do with specialists. The Annihilator, obviously the Specialist Annihilator, Gravity Spikes, Ragnarok DG4, you know. This actually looks a lot like the Ripper, though. So actually, now that I look at it more, I think it is going to be the Ripper, but it's going to be more cool because you're going to be punching them instead of just stabbing zombies like we do with regular knives. So that's very cool. We see the M8. Of course, we're going to have the M8. I don't know if this weapon is like a Vesper or something, or I honestly don't know what weapon that guy was using. I don't know what it is. You guys can tell me. If you go pause at 105, you see Richtofen holding this gun. I don't know if it's a Vesper or something, but it looks weird. So yeah, then we have the Gorgon, obviously. We have this crazy flipper trap. NX Shadow Claws, very important. I think these things are going to be shooting explosives. That's what it looks like to me, which is cool too. I would have preferred it to just be a regular crossbow, but that's cool too. Then we see these drone things that fly down, and you have to shoot zombies while they're attacking the drone. That's probably going to be our new rituals. And what the rituals I think might do is they might unlock that gauntlet, because the gauntlet looks like the same high tech that this drone does. Boom, Ray Gun Mark III, I think. People are saying this may be, where are those guns? From Moon, the Wonder Weapons? Maybe one of those things? I don't know, though. I think it's going to be Ray Gun, because if you go back, pause, hit pause, then go to 109. Now we can see this guy with dual-wield weapons, and one of them shooting a ray gun. The other one looks like a weird thunder gun or something. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it changes when you pack punch it. So I definitely think that was dual wield too, so I definitely think this is going to be the Ray Gun Mark III pack punch. It'll have that weird thunder gun thing on it, or something like that. Then boom, we have the Thompson, and then it shows the Thompson again. And boom, we picked it up. Looks just like how it looked originally. Let me know, was this a wall gun? I feel like it was. The Thompson was definitely a wall gun in Mob of the Dead. Was the PPSH ever a wall weapon? I'm pretty sure it was, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. What I really want to see from this map, this is probably the #1 thing I want from this map, is probably to see a HG40 on the wall as a wall weapon. So that's gonna, I really hope to see that. Then we see our 4 members riding dragons. We also see a dragon in the background. Very interesting. So yeah, what I think this is essentially gonna be is a Mob of the Dead 2.0. And the reason I say that is because I think they put in a zombie just like Brutus, but mixed with a Panzer, so just a Brutus 2.0 essentially. So that's really cool. So boom, Mob of the Dead right there. But you can't just say, that doesn't make it Mob of the Dead because there's a boss similar to him. No, it doesn't. But then we have the dragon riding on it. I think that's gonna be the same thing as Mob of the Dead. Like, maybe that's how we unlock Pack-a-Punch. I hope not, because Mob of the Dead was kind of annoying to unlock Pack-a-Punch. But yeah, we're gonna ride on the dragon, and look up Mob of the Dead flying on the plane. It's gonna look just like that, probably. And if they were able to do it on PS3, they can definitely do it on PS4, even nicer. So yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be a Mob of the Dead 2.0. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff to see. So thank you guys. It's just a short little video talking about my opinion. And I think what's going to happen, those red monitors, remember guys, if you're playing this, I'm not 100% sure, but if you see one of those monitors turn red, I'm warning you. I think you should leave that area, because I think the dragons are going to come. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!